Hey Guru Nation, how's it going? Thank you again so much for watching. Make sure you like, subscribe, comment, share. Look, I had to answer this question even though I'm pre-screening patients right now. It's a busy day here at my site in Yuma, my startup. We're actually might be screening our first patient today, so it's gonna be a long day, but I had to step outside to make this video because somebody asked me a question. So sorry, Guru Nation, it was just so windy out there. I had to step inside and finish the video. Somebody asked me a question about what are the highest paid positions in clinical research. So if you take out executives, obviously like the CEO and the vice president of IQVIA or Parexel or PPD, by the way, those are all publicly traded companies. You can just search for those to see what salaries those guys and gals are getting. They're publicly traded companies. You can go do that. Just look into the stock and you can dig into the financials and find salaries of key employees. Taking them out of the picture, what's attainable for most are a couple of things, right? The first thing I want to say is, in my opinion, and I'm very biased, the highest potential earners in this space are entrepreneurs, are business owners. There's something about ownership in this country. This is the most capitalistic country in the world. There's something about ownership that is very special. And again, I'm extremely biased because I've been a site owner all of my career in clinical research through good times and bad. And let me tell you, I know site owners that make millions of dollars a year, tens of millions. You could probably find some make hundreds of millions a year when they own SMOs and they turn into CROs. Millions, they do. It happens a lot. Hundreds of thousands, it's way more common a year. To make just six figures as a site owner is achievable by just about anyone who owns a site. All it takes really is the business owner to have a PI and a coordinator. And it's even better if that owner, if you are one of those two, if you're the PI or the coordinator and you own the site, I mean, you can do half of the labor, half of the key labor. You only need one or two studies and enroll a moderate number of patients. And what is a moderate number of patients? It's the average that all the sites participating in a study tend to enroll, typically 8 to 10 per phase 2 or phase 3 study. That's attainable. You don't even need to hire anybody. You can do that yourself if you're the coordinator and have a PI. Or if you're the PI, you hire a coordinator and you can achieve that. Now, obviously, I love site ownership. And even higher earners are those sites that can morph into CROs, phase 1 units, and then CROs. Let's now make it practical, all right, for the people that are not thinking entrepreneurship, because let's face it, entrepreneurship, it's glorious when it's good, and it's the most horrific thing when it's not. I've been through both. I've learned a lot. I've suffered health issues because of it. It's not all it's cracked up to be. You got to have the stomach for it. I personally wouldn't have it any other way, but I definitely don't recommend it. I think way more fail, and I see way more fail because they're not taking the right approach to site ownership than I do succeed. So let's go to some of the next ones, right? And this is from Glassdoor. Maybe the figure's a little bit outdated. I would add 20% to everything now, 10 to 20% to everything now, because supply shortage of labor and all that, and inflation. So clinical research project manager, as of 2022, it's 78,000 a year. Senior clinical project manager, 126,000 a year. Data manager, 80,000. Senior data manager, 120,000. CRA, between 85 and 125K. Senior CRA, between 100 to 150. Clinical trial manager, 120 to 180. Medical monitor, 180 to 250. All right, this is all from Glassdoor, glassdoor.com. Let me know if I'm in the ballpark, guys. I have a lot of friends and colleagues who work in the industry. Study coordinators is interesting because study coordinator has a lot of variabilities. And you know who I've seen? It's not surprising to me, but some of the best study coordinators who end up becoming site owners, because I think coordinators make the best site owners, started out as medical assistants. And that's something I get so excited when I talk to MAs in my companies, because I get to show them like the opportunities, not just for site ownership, but for an MA to consider being a coordinator. And then from that, you can become a site director. And if you get a bachelor's degree, you can go on to become a CRA. Or if you do it long enough, you could probably get grandfathered in to become a CRA. So the opportunities and that study coordinator variability ranges. I mean, I've seen the $20 an hour all the way up to, and we're not talking hourly anymore. We start talking salary, more than six figures for some of these coordinators, because based on the incentive structures that they have with their sites. You won't see that at academic medical centers, guys and gals. You'll see that at the smaller to medium-sized research clinics. And if those small to medium-sized research clinics are successful, those small to medium-sized research clinics become big research clinics. And those people who started out as employee number 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7 become directors. So that's in a nutshell. I'm very biased. I'm very much pro site level, and I have very limited experience at CRO and sponsor level. So let me know if I'm on the right track here. Let me know what I'm missing. Let me know your experiences in the comments. At the end of the day, this is not about me trying to show off about how much I know, because I don't know much about CRO and sponsor side. This is the Clinical Trial Guru. We're all collectively the guru. So let me know in the comments. I had to answer the question. I had to get inside because it was too windy. What a busy day today at the clinic. Next week, we're going to have more videos. Let's go, Guru Nation. Bye-bye.